terrible bullshit. So what have I done, Max? You tell it because it sounds better when you say it.
Well, because of how hard this game is.
What? Okay, hold on a second, you fuck. It has nothing to do with how hard the game is.
I'm getting there. Due to the fact that it was an unfinished port, and even on the original, apparently it had some issues that I didn't know about. Spray over here had to use cheat codes.
That's
an in-game cheat engine, by the way.
Okay, so Max probably explained this in the worst fucking way possible, as is typical of it. Just terrible storytelling. So what happened is basically, I don't know if I'll include it in the playthrough, but last session of this that we played was on the PC, and basically what happens is that it wouldn't run. It wouldn't even stay open for more than like 5 minutes.
We left it for like a couple of months.
Yeah, we left it for like a month or so. And then it just wouldn't open again. And it wouldn't stay open long enough for me to get past whatever it was. So the game just kept crashing. I'm like, dude, I can't play a game that crashes. So I was like, okay, we'll just play the console version. So then I was like, okay, well, I need to play through the console version. Then I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. This game is incomplete. I'm just going to put myself to level 50 and we're just going to play story mode, okay? I didn't put it because the game's hard. I put it because this game is unfinished and barely runs. And the PC version's a buggy mess. And even this is a buggy mess. So we're just going to play through the game and just do whatever. Alright, I have your credits. Shut the fuck up.
And talk about how bullshit it is.
Okay. What? Do we not want to take her to the thing? Oh, whatever. Oh no! Evil! Evil! Anyway.
Perhaps you don't.
Can't say that I do.
I'm Benok, the man in the
I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Here we go. We're gonna kind of speed through this, you know, because, you know, our time's precious, but I said, you know what, let's just shoot the shit. Let's get this shit over and done with. Holy shit, she is wearing like no clothes. That's absolutely absurd.
But you're not streaming.
I'm not streaming? I thought I was. Oh, because OBS crashed. Here we go. Okay. You missed it. I gained negative points.
Wow.
I became evil.
Hello there.
Who are you?
Tell you what.
Okay, I'll be going now. Very nice.
Very funny that this game has the weird dialogue skipping issue too.
Yeah, oh, and that's also on this version, for anyone wondering. That's also on this version as well. Okay, so what do we need to do? Ebonhawk stolen.
Did you go to the Thorians?
Where the fuck are they, dude?
They're in the residential place where you are, where your apartment is.
There's no fast travel in this game either, so.
Yeah, there is. Go to the computer console near the entrance of the cantina. You see that? Press that. Oh, you have to go to that console and access it. But yeah, this is how you fast travel.
I'm gonna die a slow, painful death.
Only on this planet.
I fucking hate my life. This is not a real game. This is a fake video game. What you're seeing in front of your eyes is all AI. None of this is real. Wake up. The accident was 5 years ago, Max. You have to forgive yourself. Where the fuck are the Thorians?
Happy 2026. Only 37,974 years left to go.
For what?
So we hit the grimdark 40K universe.
Shut up, man. Oh. Yeah, we're recording this on New Year's Eve, so, you know, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa.
New Year's Day.
Actually, Kwanzaa's fake. Happy Thanksgiving.
Wow!
Shit, no, I don't want to talk to her. Shut up. Open the door. Okay. You are the Jedi. And I'll close the window in a minute. It was hot in here, and now, of course, the second someone hurt themselves firing off firecrackers as usual. So yeah, I boosted myself to max level, and you might say, well, why would you do that? No one stopped me, so I did what I wanted. Anyway. Someone's gonna be mad.
Your speech is filled. You may be able to.
Yes. Yeah, we'll help you. Blah, blah, blah. I'd like to hear your perspective. Okay, Telos will remain barren. What do you intend to do? Get the restoration project. Go on. I'll get to safety. Bay 2. I'll return with the intelligence. Okay. It's a whole lot of fucking running around in this game, and like having to restart might be the most... I just want to see what happens in this game. Like, maybe if I ever did another playthrough, that might be cool, but... Okay. So, like, all this we already did, so nothing's gonna really change for anyone who's wondering. Now, where do I go again? To the medical unit. I do think I am gonna play Mass Effect 2 on Insanity again. I think I got it. I have to do that. A Jedi can learn up to 7 of the 11 forms? Why? Max, what happens if you learn an 8th form? Does your head explode?
No.
So why can't a Jedi learn all 11?
I don't know. Probably some weird Jedi Council bull nonsense.
You
You
can
know
only
how
learn
it is.
7 of the 11. How about I modify my Form 8, you know? You gotta mix it up a little bit. Locked.
This is what I need to share. Yes.
California wait, what? California schools will be required to restrict or prohibit student cell phone use? That doesn't mean anything, bro. Just like when they were like, oh, we'll stop people from having Yu-Gi-Oh cards. How much did that stop anyone? Not at all. You just learned to hide it from the teachers. You think the teachers are paid enough to fucking do this shit, man? That doesn't mean anything. Oh, shit. Actually, let's hit up the merchant. Let me shop. Alright. We have tons of money. Clothing, parts. They're coming for me, Max.
Your Honor, I would like for there to not be cameras in the
Oh
trial.
my god, the fucking DoorDash chick. Isn't that great?
Oh, now you don't want
Yeah, now
cameras.
she doesn't want shit leaked on the internet when it's her on the fucking chopping block. No, it's awful. You can't leak it. You can't show anything in a public court case. No, man. What are you talking about? It can't possibly be me. Well, bust into some dude's fucking house and literally just do whatever you fucking want. Man, this is the problem of the fucking of the internet era, man. It's just a fucking it's all a mess. I'm sorry, it's all a fucking mess. People just do things and they just don't expect any reprisal. I mean, that like look at just what happens with all the TikTokers, you know, the guy spraying bug spray on food, people doing pranks where they pretend to like steal from people. It's all the same shit. It's all tiring as fuck, man. It just is, you know. Bay 2 of dock module 126. Okay. Like, people know they shouldn't be doing this. Like, you know you shouldn't, and they just do it anyway because no one, as I always tell Max, it's because no one's there to fucking hold a gun to the back of your head. Okay. What's it to you? Circa has an offer. I'm not interested. Goodbye, bitch. Whoa! What the fuck did he just say? Ninga! Okay. All right. Information terminal. All right. It's like Mass Effect 1 where you have to actually like go to the terminal first. Okay. Please enter. You have to actually go to the terminal first, like in Mass Effect 1, and then you can do it. Which is really kind of silly, but whatever.
I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
Excuse me, Master, but it seems we have some additional visitors.
How'd they get past security? Who knows? Alright, let's see how ridiculous combat is. Attack? It's not very, actually. Oh no, I'm restricted by armor, whoops. It's exactly what Max was talking about.
I mean, are you playing? Oh, you played as Jedi Sentinel, so your strength didn't start out at the lowest.
Alright, obviously this will be kind of a joke. We're just here to have a fun time. This is not here to fucking do some crazy Souls run. Sorry. Sorry to anyone who was expecting it. If this game worked, I would suffer through it. It doesn't. I just want to get to the end.
Freezing in some parts. I don't know.
Alright, it's all good. Looks as though the blaster has been heavily modified. And by no means an expert, such modifications are illegal. Okay.
Yeah, there it is. It did a freezing thing again. What the fuck?
I'll get the droid back to the Ithorians right away. Yeah, it's gonna be a little... Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's happening?
Oh, Kreia probably used force speed. No, you have to talk to the droid.
Oh, whoops. Oh!
Okay, yeah, the stream's messing up. What the fuck is happening?
Stream is just gonna be a little bit weird, that's all. Wait, where's the droid? Oh, here it is.
Right there, near the authority.
Okay. Oh my god, it's a fast teleport?
Yeah.
I love my life. Life is worth living.
I am yours. I shall do and farewell.
Found this blaster. Thank you, now what? Circa has hired bullshit, blah blah blah. Okay. I'll go speak with him. Okay. Suspicious goods, Lieutenant Gren. The local exchange branch, okay. Did we really do all this? Why don't I remember all this? How long ago was it? Oh man, I gotta get back into fucking making content because I don't even remember. I remember vaguely playing this and like just sitting here wondering, damn, when the fuck does the tutorial end for this game? This is the longest game ever, probably.
Yes. Have you?
How do you change your target? There you go. See, I got it.
Trigger button.
Yeah. Cantina. Okay. So now we find out we have to go all the way back to the cantina. Wet my whistle, you know, get
I
some...
do not approve of this alliance.
Oh my god, why?
Habat has an.
Okay, we need his resources.
He may be.
Shut the fuck up. Do you approve of anything I do? You know, you're like that dick from Dragon Age Origins that never approves of anything, even after I save his bitch ass from being crucified and killed. And he still bitches the whole fucking game like you personally wronged him or some shit. And I'm like, dude, is there anything I do that you approve of at all, ever? Like, let's just go separate ways, bro. Why am I bringing you along?
Hello there. You know, I heard.
Because you'll need Kreia
I
ultimately.
have a
No, not her. What's his
Don't
name?
worry,
Sven.
Look, Are you... Exactly. This exchange still...
Okay. I'm capable.
So here it is.
I like that in a woman. Ooh, okay.
What besides his Slusk works for Goto keeps the squid. I should be this.
Okay.
So run him off. Look until Slusk's out of.
Okay. All right.
Indeed. How that ship escaped the Sith's destruction of Taris.
Uh-oh.
Along with it, I don't know.
How will this
I can get you
work?
into- When Slusk's out of the way.
It's a deal.
Again, man.
Obviously, she's gonna backstab the shit out of me.
So Agent got a 700,000 Rolls Royce.
Meanwhile, I'm about to pay $700 on used video games. Isn't that great?
Do remember, man's also only donated like $500 to a charity.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you judging rich as fuck streamers based on how little they contribute and how much they take?
I'm not judging, it's his money. Just saying.
Good, that's what I fucking thought, Max. You better watch your mouth.
Okay. Mr. Agent Stan over here.
Look, yeah, no, I agree. I'm not, listen, I'm not against anyone spending their money. It's what they want to do. I'm not a pocket watcher, okay? As someone who was personally pocket watched by fucking pieces of shit for $600, I open the door.
Excuse me. There you are.
Very nice.
The PlayStation 6 will reportedly be delayed beyond its 2027-2028 release
Thank you.
window due to RAM shortages.
Thank you. Best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. Ew, what the fuck is this Cthulhu looking bitch?
You've seen his kind before. We've literally watched the Clone Wars.
Oh, what a fucking disaster, dude.
You've seen his kind before. Literally in Mando.
Star Wars is a disgusting franchise. You know that people goon to Star Wars? It's like the weirdest shit ever. How do you goon to Star Wars? Wonder if Flurry is better. Nope. I like how being high level really hasn't done that much for me, actually. Like, what the hell? So yeah, I have all this shit. I don't even know what it's supposed to do. Okay, well, normal medkits suck, so we won't be using those.
I just can't understand why you would cook the head of a shrimp in the first place.
Imagine eating sea bugs.
And wins $273 million lottery jackpot right after his wife divorced him.
Okay, very nice. Even the Gamorreans abandoned him. That's so funny. I think power attack's better. How do I add to the queue? Here we go. Ah, yes. Star Wars gameplay. I'm gonna get... Someone is actually gonna be like, you know, I really enjoyed your KOTOR 1 playthrough, but the KOTOR 2 playthrough just sucks. I mean, I understand it, and I know that that's like the appeal of a playthrough, but brother, this game barely fucking works. I'm not battling this game to fucking
Why
function.
don't you play it? This is my response.
I mean, no, they probably have. I wouldn't say that.
What?
There you go.
Is
Luxa.
I may have had a.
Damn, she got... Oh, that's me. Whoops, I was going to say, damn, she bad. That Frost?
I hate streamers. I hate some most streamers.
Damn, Luxa aggro's too?
Yeah.
Oh, I tried to say, let's come to an understanding. She doesn't like that. Amazing. Whatever. Does it really matter? Regardless, we have to kill her anyway. So, like, what the fuck? Like, what do you even do in this game? This is a very fucked up galaxy.
I mean, for the Athorians to, like, actually help Telos.
Yeah. What a shame to kill a redhead with boobs that big. Like, actually.
What do you mean you brought 135,000 Mercedes GLS 580 because you deserved it?
Oh, they do the same
in America
shit.
for 6 months.
Wow,
How do
he's
you
like, I
own
believe
12
I'll take my
daycares?
chances. Like, dude, you just watched me murder everyone in a bid to get to you, and now you're like, I'll take my chances. Okay, you're an idiot. I mean, I can respect the fact that you want to try. I don't fucking know, dude. People in Star Wars are not exactly super smart. I guess that's why Finn yells out, "They fly now," as if he's surprised by it. Or like, I don't know, anyone does anything in Star Wars. I don't fucking know, dude.
They fly now?
Actually, this is a great opportunity because Max, remember when we were talking about the plot to assassinate fucking Padme?
Yeah.
So the Keikaku was, and I guess I'll fucking talk about it while I'm here, right? So I read a Reddit post, right? It got me to thinking, was the plot to assassinate Padme a genuine attempt by Sidious and Dooku? Or was it a botched attempt that later turned into something else? So the way I saw it, and I guess I could half play while I do it, right? Obviously, Palpatine wants Padme gone because she's kind of anti-war, which is what he wants to do. He wants to have his fucking big war so he could do Order 66. To do that, he needs the Jedi to figure out, hey, the clones exist. And in order for them to take the clones and do all the stuff, they need to have... Deactivated. In order for them to do that, the Jedi need to adopt the clones, basically. Like, they need to take them on as an army, since they're obviously not going to have a conscription in the Republic. No one wants that, literally. And so that's probably the big thing about it, right? So, in order for this plot to go, right, you have Palpatine tell Dooku to kill Padme. Dooku tells Jango Fett to kill Padme. And Jango, at least in part, gives the actionable portion of it to Zam Wesell. So in order to do it, they use basically like poison insects, poison centipedes or some shit. And these poison centipedes, basically, they come in and they're very easy. The plot would have worked, basically. Now, the first question is, did they have to use poison centipedes or was there a better option? Obviously, they have shielding, right? They already botched an attempt on Padme on the landing pad where that killed her handmaids. So obviously they'll probably have her on the highest security you could possibly imagine, right? Okay, fair. All right, so what happens afterwards is like, okay, well, we'll use these poison centipedes. Did Palpatine know that the Jedi would have her under strict watch? Because if so, it's totally believable that they would possibly intervene and then the plot would just fail. Because what Jango and Zam are operating under is the idea that they'll use these insects. She'll be dead. They'll be off Coruscant and somewhere in the fucking wind by the time they find her body, right? In the morning. So, at what point did Dooku and Palpatine expect Zam and Jango to fail? Maybe they didn't,
Hang
right?
on, give me a moment.
Oh, yep, take your time.
All
So
right,
yeah,
sorry.
I don't know. And then after that, so obviously the whole thing happens. Zam ends up dead by Jango shooting her with a dart. And so what I was thinking is that Palpatine genuinely wants her dead, right? He wants her fucking dead, no matter what. She's dying, no matter what. It's over for her. It's kudos. It's kudos. It's a wrap. He needs her dead no matter what, right? So his plan can go forward. Now what he doesn't know is obviously A, that Anakin and her will get together and that will allow him to seduce Anakin to the dark side. But also B, that Anakin and Obi-Wan are watching over her. Jango probably had some of his gear made on Kamino, which is good for him, obviously, because he wants his gear, right? They have facilities, right? It's a hidden planet, blah, 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 right? He unknowingly pretty much probably skips a couple steps in Palpatine's grand plan, I imagine. Also, obviously, Dooku wants to kill her because of Nute Gunray. Because Nute Gunray wants, yeah, here you go. Can I accept this? There it is. Newt Gunray wants Padme dead, obviously, for embarrassing him in the first place. Correct. Okay.
Be like gone for a couple seconds. I just have to restart my router because
Yep, take your time.
you heard me.
Yep, yeah, go on. I'm not
Hello?
doing anything you'll miss. Yep, can you hear me?
I'm just gonna be gone for a couple. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Go ahead. You got it. Yeah, so it's a big hullabaloo. What I think happens is that Palpatine genuinely wants her gone, so Dooku, who is the face of the Sis, can get more bonus points with Newt Gunray, and obviously no one will oppose his war act, right? Okay, cool. So what ends up happening, though, is that because she survives and basically goes into super hiding, right? Jango is effectively doomed at this point. Zam is dead, and Jango has unknowingly led Obi-Wan and the Jedi Order to Kamino. Now remember, Obi-Wan cannot find Kamino in the Jedi archives. He actually finds it because of a random fucking friend of his who was mining in that area. And that was the one thing I forgot that made me think this was definitely not Palpatine's plan. How would Palpatine know that Obi-Wan has a friend who was a miner who mined near Kamino and is able to, you know, like, it's just too out there. It's way too many coincidences for even Palpatine, I feel. Okay, we can go to the cantina. So that's what I'm saying, is that all of that, it just makes a little bit more sense to me that it was kind of just like random chance that worked out in his favor. And I'm sure he had, you know, backups. Palpatine's a plotter. He's not a fighter, right? Like, that's his strength. He knows how to play people against themselves.
Care for a game of Pizzac?
No. So, I don't know. People were wondering, like, were they set up to fail? Like, what's going on?
What? Wait, are you?
Okay.
Well, I am sure there.
Okay, how do I get in?
Joe.
Force persuade.
Serious.
Yeah, this is serious.
Other than Jano Lorso, only B-44 has free act. If you control nearly all the Zerka technicians are planet-side. We've contracted out the maintenance for the offices.
Chano lives in the residentials. Okay, thank you. If only you did the hand wave when you force persuade, that would be kind of cool. So yeah, that's pretty much what I was going over. Is I was thinking, like, at what point was this like luck on Palpatine's end? I think the whole Geonosis shit show was completely out of everyone's control. Remember, it only started because the Jedi Order got wind that Palpatine, or sorry, that Anakin and Padme and Obi-Wan were going to be executed. So they show up with the clones, right? Palpatine's plan is probably like, fuck yes, oh my god. Because now he doesn't have to worry about it, right? Just think about that. Your whole goal was to get them to adopt these clones, and then they show up using the fucking clones that you're trying to kill them with later. And now they don't have to have their conscription. They have the clones, like, you're set. Your life is good. I think that part was serendipity for him. It was luck. He was like, oh fuck, this is excellent. This is perfect. Yeah, this is excellent, Lord Dooku. Maybe
Okay.
give this slave back. I don't even know.
Idub's wife says why she doesn't want to have kids with him.
Oh my god, is there any limit to how much Anissa is going to fucking cuck this dude? It's actually getting kind of gross.
Do we really want to figure that out?
I'm scared, actually.
I do have one thing to say about your whole theory. I'll figure. I'll wait till-
Here, just give him the fucking money.
It's not even that much.
There you go. Get the fuck out of here. Keep the money. Goodbye. I don't care. We make the money
Oh.
for free anyway, by the way. So
My
fuck
thing
it.
is, wouldn't Palpatine have an idea of Anakin and Padme's connection? Wouldn't he want that so that he can use that to pervert Anakin to his
I
side?
don't know if and when he became aware of of Padme. I don't know.
Well, you have to also remember, Palpatine was essentially Padme's like mentor.
sorry, but those are...
Okay, here we go. I don't know. I don't know at what point he became aware of that. I just think it was
you might
very
have
good
to...
luck.
Damn, you might have to... Oh, you can just go to Warsaw. If before you leave Telos, go to Gren and ask him about the bounties.
Okay. Yes, I do.
Like again, Palpatine literally says we will be watching your career, your career with interest, and it's like we find out a lot of things. There's a lot of extra media that sheds lights on. For example, who was it? Darth Plagueis, for example. Apparently, he was a member. He was disguised as a member of the Senate.
That sounds familiar. Yeah, I think the plot was real. I think they just rolled with it. Unfortunately, it costs Django Zam, and him using that Camino dart was literally the fucking linchpin in his own fate.
So Anakin wasn't really created by Palpatine. He was created by Plagueis, who was very obsessed with manipulating midichlorians to create life and cheat death, a goal he achieved by creating Anakin Skywalker.
Hello, B44. Is there something you need? Oh?
There's some discrepancies in report income. I believe you brought in more credits. Oh my god. Hit her with the money. You mean suspicious have access rights. Not be hasty. You're programmed to serve. And your programming similarly inhibits you from harming sentient organic life or allowing such to be harmed without warning. I think this is a reference to Asimov. You'll see that by aiding Mistress Lorso, you've allowed sentient organic life to be harmed. You have been programmed to accomplish a task that cannot be accomplished without defying your programming. That is why Oppo Chano regularly wipes your memory to prevent you from realizing this and developing quirks or going berserk. You've already broken your behavioral inhibitors. Oh my fucking god, dude. There's nothing preventing you from entering it and indiscriminately firing on circuit personnel with your stun ray. Yes, I would be obligated to warn them, as such it would not be prudent to do so unless I was preoccupied and unable to warn them. Farewell. Do not abuse my trust and fire on the personnel while I'm occupied, thereby creating a diversion that allows me to escape with stolen files.
So, Plagueis does make him... Oh, wow.
That was a stun ray.
No, that was a blaster. So, Plagueis actually makes an appearance in the Acolyte.
I know. Disgusting. I try to forget the Acolyte and the Obi-Wan show even exist.
B44, I want you to pull up the main...
Like, genuinely, I try to forget that those two shows even exist. It's just a
So
depressing state of affairs.
Plagueis wasn't really in the Senate, more so. He disguised himself. He was Hego Demas Damask II. He was in charge of Damask Holdings, a financial corporation manipulated galactic affairs and corporations to advance the Sith agenda and the Galactic Republic's intended fall.
You know, a Plagueis show would be awesome. I do not trust Disney to not fuck it up and inject bullshit.
While manipulating the Naboo on the planet Naboo, he discovered Palpatine, a man with the desire to rule. Plagueis manipulated the boy to kill his family, which led the young man to accept Plagueis' training as Darth Sidious. The master and apprentice continued the Sith agenda together, with Sidious saving his master from many assassination attempts. However, Sidious, now teaching the Dathomirian Zabrak Sith apprentice Darth Maul, wished to kill his master and rule the Republic alone. Celebrating that the manipulated senators and bureaucrats of the Republic had voted Sidious publicly Palpatine as new Supreme Chancellor, Plagueis was betrayed and killed by his apprentice in 32 BBY while he slept.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I went down a whole rabbit hole, and the two things that really helped me figure it out. Very nice. Maximum force points.
So Damask was essentially killed after Palpatine became Supreme Chancellor. So this was like I would say episode 2?
Between 1 and 2? When did he become Supreme Chancellor? Was it 1 or 2? I'm having a hard time remembering.
What is up with the stream? What the...
Okay, we have to go back and help them, even though how the fuck did people storm in? We literally just left. Dudes are waiting in the wings.
Also have to go back to the exchange. Why is it opening up your OBS thing?
OBS thing? What do you mean?
Yeah, your stream is like just freezing all over the place.
Don't worry.
And it's showing your OBS.
It's fine. Yo, Max, we're just enjoying the cutscene, man. Oh shit, I dropped my water. Listen, man, you know, Star Wars is just kind of crazy, man. Like, it's just such a really unique universe. Where are my teammates? Well, that's how you know this is a fucking boosted playthrough. Could you imagine me actually having to do this? I'd be dead right now. There you go, look at that. You know, this is a very exciting Star Wars movie, Max.
I'll let you know, everything you're telling me is kind of delayed and being cut out for some reason.
Fuck, dude. My shit is
Not
fucked
my
up
internet.
today.
I don't know what's going on with
it's not
Discord.
yours. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. Don't worry. You're fine. Good thing this is a nothing stream,
So
right?
Palpatine became...
Yeah.
Palpatine became Chancellor in episode 2, I believe it was.
You sure it was 2? Because they basically had a vote
Or
of
it
no
could have been the
confidence on
end of
Chancellor
1.
Valoris, pretty
No,
much.
yes. Oh, it was 2. Yes, because remember, they had to pull they had to grant him emergency powers to mobilize the clone army.
Ooh, okay, perfect. Thank you.
So it does fall in line.
Man, whatever happened to Valoris?
Which
Did he
then
live a
brings
nice
in the
life?
question again, he would need Padme. Or, as you said, him trying to assassinate Padme. Or he could have been planning to have Padme assassinated in the first round, but then changed his mind after. Oh, that's... Yeah, you have to get your teammates back after you turn from the droid. I don't know if you can Yeah, I don't know if you can get them now. You have to reload the autosave then.
Bro, why the fuck they
try it
dismiss
now.
my teammates, bro?
No, try it. Try the party members now. Yep. No, you need to...
There you go. I'm like, bro, I'm getting cooked.
So maybe Palpatine changed his plans afterwards when he started getting an idea of Padme and Anakin's relationship, because who remember, there was a Sith artifact in the deeper levels of the Jedi Temple that he used to like blind the Jedi Council so that they couldn't tell he was the Sith Lord.
You know, I find that to be pretty lame, all things considered. I just like to think that Palpatine was a mastermind.
Well,
and remember, he uses no force powers pretty much the entirety of episodes 1, 2, and 3. He was just that good. He's just playing that level of social IQ.
Yeah,
these dudes
but
have
we're
no
talking
chance.
about him hiding from Yoda of all people. Well, a man who's trained Jedi for like
right, but Yoda is also
800 years.
Yoda's also fucking clouded. Remember that? That's one of Dooku's things. He's like, oh, no one can wield power that long without becoming complacent to evil at best and like corrupt at worst. So that's why I like to think. I don't know. Some things I'm sure are like in canon, but some things just kind of sound a little bit better when they're not that way, you know? I like how even when I boost myself to level 50, this shit is still ridiculous, by the way. Proof that level does not help you in this game. Die. All we're doing is not missing 100 times. Like, now the game is actually playable. Can you believe it? The game is actually feasible to play.
So, you know how in the Old Republic, in the Knights of the Old Republic 1, the love interest depends on like your gender.
Yeah.
So, like male Revan is Vastila, female Revan is Karth. In this game, since you're a female, it's Atten kind of falls for you.
We're not doing any romance, bro. We are doing no fucking romance in this game. I don't know what you're talking about. Good lord.
And now, that's none of my... Perhaps.
Super evil, yeah. Hello? Hey, watch the door. Okay. Like, literally, watch the door.
It's just some woman and an old woman with armor. You gotta give Atten some kind of armor, bro.
Considering I'm doing 99% of the fucking work. Look how much HP these fuckers have. Does this game do dynamic
You're
scaling?
eventually gonna have to trade him to be a Jedi.
I mean, sure. Does this game do dynamic scaling,
Not
you
sure.
think? Oh my god, it missed. Stop. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. No, not that, sorry. I am gonna have to wear Jedi armor, by the way. It's Max's greatest fucking dream. I'm gonna be forced to be a fucking Jedi.
I mean, the robes in this game are essentially the robes that you see in the movies. It's not the bathrobes. Again, if you don't want to use your force powers, be my guest.
What a nightmare.
What?
Oh my god, how am I missing? I'm level 50. It doesn't even make sense. Dude, what is the accuracy check on this? Oh my god, am I just better off just letting him fucking swing normally?
Can't hear you, bro. Things
No.
fucking up.
Don't worry, you're not missing anything. I'm just bitching at this point. Endlessly. Uh-oh. Max DM'd me. That's how you know it's bad. Can't hear you and you're delayed.
I can hear you now, but it's gonna happen again.
You just gotta tough through it, baby. Play through the pain, Max.
Nope, you just cut out again.
Alright, it's fine. Alright, very nice.
You gotta go to Gren for the bounties.
Okay. You've given enough. Very nice. Thank you for the experience
So go
that's
to-
useless.
Put armor on Hatton, please, bro.
Oh, we're doing the Liara. Because I don't know, I didn't want to level everyone else up fully. I mean, honestly, I shouldn't have done it anyway, but whatever. Fuck it, you can't stop me. Nah, 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 nah. What song am I thinking of? As soon as I came out the womb, my mama knew a star was born. Oh shit, that's Party Like a Rock Star. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind.
No, what?
Yeah, that was a. I
Party
think it might
Like
be a
a-
remix.
what?
It might be the Lil Wayne remix.
No, that's them franchise boys.
What? No, as soon
No,
as
you
I
said
came out the womb, my mom.
nah,
Oh
right?
no, I'm confusing two
No,
songs.
that was Kanye.
Yeah, that's Kanye. Sorry, I'm thinking two different songs. Okay. Because I was thinking the lines, as soon as I came out the womb, my mama knew a star was born.
Yeah,
Now I'm on,
you
now
can't
I'm on
tell
the
me
something.
nothing.
Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Anyone ever mash up those two songs?
Nah, wait till I get my money
right.
Nah,
Nah. Then you can't tell me nothing.
Then you can't
right?
tell me nothing.
Excuse me,
right?
was you saying something? Haha, you can't tell me nothing. Good times. Oh my god, there's nothing to give Kreia. There you go, you could wear the heavy armor. Yeah, I don't know, I had multiple rap songs flash in my head for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Was you saying something? Haha, you can't tell me nothing. Haha! I don't know. I think back to my childhood sometimes when I used to listen to more rap. You know, Party Like a Rockstar. I remember some kids in my middle school used to love that song. We weren't a Soulja Boy kind of school. I don't know. I didn't hate Soulja Boy. It's just like, I don't know. It was definitely on the cusp of getting his music out there. Did he use iTunes?
I think he was flavor of the year.
He definitely was using iTunes and shit, you know, like he was on the cutting edge of that. So he definitely knew how to market his shit so that way people knew who he was. Like Superman that ho and all that shit. And Crank That is like a classic.
No, Gren. Go to Gren.
Oh fuck, where the hell is Gren?
Go back through the shuttle place. Flashing lights.
Yo, that was in GTA. That shit hit different. She don't believe in shooting stars, but she believe in shoes and cars.
So
what floors with the new
Gren's gonna give you a
apartment?
number of bounties. One of them, the most important, is getting fuel for Telos.
A blaster. What? You say you found. Yes, that is true. But
Alright, this quest right here, it's gonna have you incriminating the Duros miner.
Great. The first thing
The twin on the right side.
Good luck.
Okay.
Also ask Gren about the bounties.
Bruh, do we have to do a bunch of side quests?
Yes.
Something I can help you.
I'm gonna die.
Would you be interested? This isn't about. Also, two ruthless killers that were also looking for. Batono was the overseer a few weeks ago. Well, I may have been, but that's not important. Maybe there is. Not much. I spoke with. Thank you. What is it? They were spotted by some sort of
All right, I'll just have you tell me where they are.
Yep.
All right, just be careful.
They're in the circle office.
What is it? You mean the assassin who tried to kill you, right? I hope Batu's okay. Yes, we looked into it. Unfortunate. That's all the
Okay.
If you find anything,
And you're gonna ask him about the fuel thing now.
something I can help you with. To be honest with you, we desperately rely on the fuel. There's enough fuel. If only it were that easy. We rely on
Okay.
it. Absolutely.
Anything that can be done?
You? Look, it doesn't matter what I'll be waiting.
Okay, very nice. Okay.
So this is important because of the fact going to Nar Shaddaa is going to be how you resolve that. But there's an extra steps to it. But it's well worth it.
All right. So what should we do first? Uh-oh. You there? Am I getting fucked again?
Yep.
That's what I like to hear.
Nah.
False Batu Docking Bay 3.
Might be better to level up Atten.
Well, he's already 34.
When you get him to be force sensitive.
Yeah, that's why. That's exactly what I didn't. I don't want to max everyone out because, like, it's like, well, I don't know what I'll want to put them in or put into them. So, what is it? Docking Bay 3.
Oh, you can't tell me nothing.
Flashing Lights was so good in GTA 4. That was a perfect song.
Gotta touch sky. Look up in the sky looking extra fly. Till the day you die. Don't touch the sky. You don't remember that one?
Yeah, dude, I have a whole Kanye album, man. Touch the Sky, Flashing Lights, Devil in a New Dress, Good Life. Like, I could pull up my iTunes right now. Like, that's one of those things I'm really knowledgeable about. Oh, fucking hell. This is not even a very great teleport, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like passable. Okay, they could fall in the wrong hands. As they cared, those thugs and scoundrels pay very well. Yeah, very nice. At least I could sleep at night. I know, just for a second. You just incriminated yourself. You have no real evidence without circus money is more than enough to keep TSF out of my business.
Well, no, you want to help him. That's how you... I'd like to help with your smuggling operation.
Okay, extremely well. What can I do for you?
The items that he wants you to get, you just have to go to Gren. So you don't have to steal from the Ithorians.
Okay. This is actually kind of complex. I like this. Because their stats of the Republic, the Ithorians are able to bypass these regulations. Okay. Just a few leaves. I don't expect to let you take it. After all, if it were that easy, I would need you to do it for me. Alright. He's an idiot. We were recording that, right? Alright, where else do we need to go?
Yep.
We have to go back to the Circa offices.
You gotta, like... You have to go to Gren.
No, I know. I'm gonna do everything at once.
Go back... Everywhere all at once.
Oh my god. You're just a fucking... God, I'm tired, boss. First recording session of 2026 and I already want to fucking KYS. And by that I mean I want to keep myself safe.
Keep yourself safe.
I love myself. I love my life.
Every night!
Oh my fucking god. Stalked
Shut
by
the
Sith!
fuck up! Every night!
I will arrange transport to one of the restoration zones on the planet's surface. You will be safe from the TSF there.
We should wait until things cool down before we attempt to see passage off the system. Hey, my associate and I are eager to board the shuttle and leave the station. Hey, aren't these the dudes I need to fucking kill? Like, that's our cue to get out of here.
I simply do not have time for you. My hands are full with... If there is nothing... Batono, let me tell you something. There are
Do-gooders who believe that because of things Circa must do to remain... Oh my
they
god.
see the impracticality of their beliefs. Batono,
Wow. There's the justification for evil corporal crap.
I'm curious, though. I see. Well, I suspect he's put... I do know he spent some time in the company of the Athorian, but if you are searching for him... Excellent.
Okay, I like how they're still willing to do business with me. Why would I turn this guy in? He's fucking with Circa. If anything, we should pin a medal on him. We should be hella grateful. Alright.
Is you saying something? You can't tell me nothing.
Why didn't we do this the first time?
What happened to Kanye?
A lot of things.
What happened to you, Kanye?
I think it all starts with Kim K, honestly. Not necessarily that she's evil, she just was not the right woman for Kanye. I'm sorry.
She really said, I wish I had a Jay-Z instead of a Kanye.
That's so
I would have been a billionaire.
Insane, what are we looking for? Tono. Okay. It's just like a Circa. Okay, it's I never know a man named Batono. If I can locate him, I might prove the end of Circa. I believe what you say is true, and it glads me to hear Lieutenant Grin is who's searching for him. Okay, what the fuck, dude? Of course. You see, Batono came to us for protection. We found him in an apartment. Okay. C1 in the eastern portion. I will give you the pass key. I'll be going now. I'm helping this dude. Fuck Circa. Why am I gonna help Big Corpo? It's probably the one apartment that's impossible to pick. That's exactly what it is.
You have grown strong in the fort. Do not let the higher mysteries...
Okay.
I have seen you display many acts of mercy, charity in our journey. Why?
Yeah, if I can alleviate one person, then I will have made a difference. Holy shit.
You help, even if it robs them of the strength needed to grow. You have been chased, hounded since our first meeting. And it has only made you stronger, more capable.
Let's see, you're trying to get me out.
Freya is a very important character.
From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way.
Alright, they are loyal companions, and I will not harm them. Oh my god, and you're my #1 ally, right?
Your allies are allies by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you if you continue down your path.
Influence laws.
Now,
What the fuck?
very important to understand. Light side choices, Freya you'll essentially lose influence with her.
I hate her already.
Now, it's important to understand this. Freya is probably the most interesting character that you'll learn about in this game.
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force.
Someone has hacked their way to level 50. Terminate immediately.
So,
It was difficult to make out, my lord.
context
It
for
was such a quiet thing.
this
I did not notice it.
specific
It has always
guy
been
over here,
a memory.
he's literally the death of all
The
life.
sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it is a... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord.
What a fucking edgelord.
All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please. Let me die. Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
Dude, what is this shit? And why is there a green filter over it? Yeah, this game is, it works, allegedly. You know, I'm really glad that Kreia just disapproves of everything I do. Disproves of everything I do, man. Thanks.
There's a reason for it.
Yeah, whatever. I had to be this way. Why is there no
Give you
game
the
sound?
non-spoiler view.
Hold on. There's no game sound right now besides sound
Essentially,
effects.
have you question. Freya will essentially have you question the whole thing about the light side and the dark side and how the Jedi and the Sith work.
C1. Okay, whoops. Look, man.
So
I believe you.
And again, you're probably gonna hate this. She's essentially the Jolie of this game.
Oh, fuck me. She's 1,000 times worse.
And I love Jolie.
Yeah, because you see yourself as Jolie in a few years. It's over.
Bro, listen. This man is an experienced Jedi, bro.
What the?
You're Batono, right?
No, you must be mistaken. You're probably looking for a previous tenant or a neighbor.
Okay.
Dole sent you. Can't say I'm surprised. He was the one who wanted me to come forward in the first place.
It's the right thing to do.
Say that, but you're not the one Zerka will send its assassins after.
You shouldn't. After Zerka's exposed, they won't dare move against you. Yeah, no. The fuck?
Before the council's deliberation, time that Zerka could use to rub me out. You might be right. I don't think Zerka has gone so far that it's willing to openly clash with the TSF. But Zerka has eyes everywhere. I'm not even sure I can leave this apartment safely.
Okay, I can protect you.
Look, I'm sure you can handle yourself, but I think this might be a little out of your league.
Okay, I will see you safely.
Jedi. Jedi or no, Gren wouldn't have sent you if he didn't think you could get the job done. All right, fine, but we need to get moving.
All right, come with me.
Lead the way. I'll watch your...
What is he? He actually walks? Oh, he's like a temporary party member. Uh-oh.
Bertano, if I'm not mistaken. You've been a hard man to track down.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It's you we've all been looking for. Executive Lawso sent me to take care of some unfinished business.
Alright. I'm taking him to Gren. You're not going to stop me.
But I'm stubborn, so we're going to try just in case.
Okay.
Boy, you guys just love to try to fight Jedi. Don't you think this is kind of stupid?
No. Oh no, ow. Bro, I'm parrying your blaster bolts with normal swords. Oh!
That was a close one.
Anyway. Teleport? Okay, cool. We don't have to run all the way.
Damned impressed. Not only did you find Bertono, you convinced him to testify against Zerka to the council. Believe me, that's no small feat, considering I think Bertono is as stubborn as ever.
You don't sound happy to see me, Gren.
I fucking hate you. Alright.
Of course, I'm sure you have other things to be doing. The bounty is yours for finding Bertono, and a bonus for bringing him back.
I don't have anything for you, but thank...
Okay, cool. You know, I love that. That motif is really nice, you know? Like, just remembering, like, seeing Luke stand on that hill looking at the dual-setting suns of Tatooine just fills me with, like, awe and wonder. It really is a shame, man. That shit is, like, iconic in my head. I won't even lie to you. Like, I love that. That's one of my favorite scenes in any movie. Just this young boy who has no idea of the future and what it holds for him, and then they just threw him to the fucking wolves. With that nice, mysterious, but fun music playing. Okay. 25 credits is nothing. Batu Rem. His departure destination was Nar Shaddaa. He was scheduled to return on a shuttle that has already departed. I'll be going now.
You know, when you see Leon in Resident Evil 2, and then you see him now where he's just twirling his gun and all that shit.
That's the best.
It's like, bro, you really just said I don't aura farm. I am the aura.
Okay. Alright, where do we go with the escaped criminals? Do you know?
You have to go, that's when you go take the shuttle. The smuggling
Oh, we
case.
go down now, okay. Smuggling.
So the smuggling case.
We could turn that in.
No, yeah, the smuggling case, you go to Gren. Gren can acquire the items for you so you don't have
New
to
fuel
steal.
source.
That doesn't happen until you get the Ebon Hawk back.
Okay, so
And
there's
please-
all we could do is turn this dude in and then we fucking just go down. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Also, wait, sorry. Go back to the exchange compound. There's an Athorian locked up in the back. You have to
I already
go into
freed
that
him.
office. Oh, you already freed him?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. So, go to Gren, and he'll give you the items that the Duros guy asked for.
Okay. Whoop, other way. Listen, I know this game is close to people's hearts. That's why I did not quit this playthrough. I want to actually, like, finish it, so.
Something I can help you.
There you go.
He knew when he was going to make a shipment. Then
Leaves the prototype shield unit and medical supplies.
if that's the size and substance of his usual shipments, it helps explain quite a bit. It will take some time for me to assemble those. All right, everything's here. Take these to Samhan. After that, come back to me and tell me the exchange has been made.
You
and
went
I'll
with
go to
the,
Dark Planet to wait for it. If he won't
Revan redeemed himself as a Jedi, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so I did
Okay.
play the whole opening segment. Man, it's slow, dude.
I'll be there.
Again, they did it. They weren't.
slow.
It was like essentially it was so long because of like I think it was untested.
Man, this game has a really fucking long opening. It's really slow and really long. Actually, hold on. Let's see if we could tell the stripper that she's free. You know, it's a shame she can't be a party member. Imagine that, like, she dances and twerks to fight or whatever on some sexy red shit.
So...
Oh no, she's just free. I can't even talk to her, I don't think.
Paragus feels long in KOTOR 2. You go to her boyfriend. Paragus feels long in KOTOR 2 because it's a slow, thematically dense tutorial designed to immerse you in the game's darker tone, isolation, survival, moral ambiguity, through tedious tasks, dialogue, and isolation. Unlike KOTOR 1's quick heroic start, setting up the game's bleak atmosphere with lots of required reading for plot comprehension, making it a drag for some, but essential for others to grasp the game's unique feel.
Are you reading AI?
Yeah, that's the AI overview.
We're gonna fire him, boys.
Okay, somebody on Reddit. Paragus is really short. On my first playthrough, I thought it was terrace size, but seriously, it's just get to the main area, play as droid, go through the excavation tunnels, walk to the dormitories, make it back to the main level, board the Harbinger, then run for the hangar. It's an hour top. Really the best prologue to a game ever, and literally nothing for a seasoned player. There is no need to skip it.
Yeah, whatever.
Somebody says I prefer terrace. The atmosphere is so much more comfy, and I love exploring it.
About time you showed up, Saman.
Might take a moment. I need to get so worked up.
How it is with Zerka. When the process stops working like the faster we get this.
Stop right there. You're all under arrest, and your
Got
possessions
him.
will be seized as evidence.
TSF cannot just barge in here as they please.
That's enough, Samhan. Don't bother protesting your innocence. We know all about your business thanks to our friend here.
What can I say? TSF offer was better.
You got a grenade. Take him down.
What is he, suicidal? What is he running for? What is he doing? What is he actually doing? Oh shit, he blew up Kreia. You know what? I actually like this dude. What the fuck? Can we let him go?
Wow.
First thing he does is run over and throw a grenade at Kreia. Whatever.
I thought you might see it my way. All of you.
Very nice.
I think you may be overconfident of your chances, Samhan. We now have evidence of your smuggling operation, and even the Council cannot ignore that. Again, I have you to thank. Without your assistance, it would have been impossible for us to place Samhan under arrest.
Alright. Very necessary, very nice.
Will be removed. I believe a long sentence awaits him, and the Citadel will be rid of his influence for good. Though there is always the possibility another will take his place. I promise to pay you handsomely for your assistance, and I'll keep my word. Now I must attend to my other duties.
150 credits, that's handsomely.
Battlefield 6 went from 70% positive recent reviews to 55% because of the AI cosmetics.
What?
Yeah.
You know, look, I think that Battlefield is not 55% positive because of fucking AI cosmetics, but it is good that people are pushing back on cosmetic, or on AI, sorry. I think we could all agree that AI should be pushed back on as much as possible. I agree to that. Especially fucking cosmetics, dude. Like, why the fuck? Who the fuck? Whatever. Okay. Not even mad about that. What?
I don't know what
No.
it is, but you look different.
Oh no.
It's hard to explain, but it's good to see.
Yeah, it feels as if I'm more in touch with the Force.
Kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. I think the others have noticed it too.
Okay. Alrighty, how far do we get actually? We have to do all of this planet, and then after that we have, I think we go to the snow place.
Yeah, the snow region of Telos, and
Yeah.
then you have to go to Dantooine.
Which is
So
where our
you
game
have
started
to go.
crashing, yeah.
Admiral.
Okay.
And how about you?
No, it was it was Telos. It was when you got to the snow region, the game started acting weird.
The exile?
We didn't even leave for Dantooine yet.
Yeah, we couldn't finish the cutscene because the game kept crashing. It's ridiculous, dude. Okay, anyway, blah, 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 blah. Crash. Very nice. At least the cutscenes play. They don't take 5 years to load. Oh, it's you. I'm so glad I found you
Oh
again.
yeah, now that I think about it, the only returning planets from the first game to this game
You must be in too bad.
are Korriban and Dantooine. Wow.
I can see how you don't think too. We all went through. Yes, that's one. But then you give them. They'll be fine. You know, I never thought. So I have to. Well, if you crashed the shuttle that time too.
Nope, Pazak. That was not.
I got she teleports up. Very nice. Okay. We should get out of here. Need to find our ship.
I can help you find. I came hoping to reap.
Let's get going.
That's the plan.
Uh-oh. We got a peeping Tom. Thank you. Fire this bitch. Goodbye. Cooked.
That scene in
That
scene in Resident Evil Death Island, where freaking Jill and Leon encountered the freaking what is it? Is it the liquor? That shit is funny as fuck.
What should we put in for Baldur?
Intelligence mostly, but you should put it into dexterity for his blaster rolls.
Well, this will give us a +3 modifier, so I'll do 1 round of that.
Yeah.
And treat injury.
I have to make sure to tell how original because he's playing KOTOR 1 on the Switch. He needs to make sure his persuasion's up to recruit Juhani. Because I remember how much
I
fun
had to
you had
fucking
with
sit
that.
there. Oh my god. Awful. What a fucking nightmare. I hate Star Wars. Actual waste of bullshit. I don't even have enough. I guess I have to leave them. I just don't like the skills in this game. I just don't. Something
You
just
feel like
feels
they're
wrong.
not very good for combat.
No, I just feel like it's not great allocation, you know?
I feel like the persuasion skill, okay. The demolition skill, okay. Treat injury, yes. I just don't like the way it works with the, what is it? It's skills and attributes. Like how little time you have to level up attributes.
Yeah, you don't really get to do anything. Like, I feel like the builds would be better if you could put way more points in. These games are very conservative. They're very D&D-esque with how much you can or can't upgrade things. And I think that's one of the biggest takeaways from this game for me, is like, it's too D&D-like. That's a very weird thing to say, obviously, for a game that's based off those systems. But, you know, like, that's what I didn't like about D&D. Like, I like games where you level up your stuff, right? You get, like, tons of new abilities, right? Tons of different ways to play the game. You know, like, we only get a point, like, what, every 2 or 3 levels? It's just not the same. It's like, what the fuck? And then they have this one option, only the main character can ever even use. You know, like, it's just not my favorite, right? I prefer Mass Effect. Obviously, Mass Effect came out after, so I'm not penalizing this game for not being a time traveler. It just kind of is unfortunate. You know, I obviously it was. Oh well, this is made by another studio, but whatever, right? It's just it is what it is. What level is he? 18? Oh my fucking lord! All right, I don't think we're gonna level him up a shit ton. We'll save that for later. I'll do it like in my own time because this is gonna be kind of brutal anyway. This is I'm like, but it's at least I will give it this. It's like Mass Effect 1, which is what I really like. I love Mass Effect 1 so much. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It has so much build creativity and build variety. And then Mass Effect 2 just fucking sucks throbbing dick because it removed all of it. But
I'm just gonna say, I look at Mass Effect 2 the way you look at Episode 1 Phantom Menace. I think people shouldn't be too hard on Mass Effect 2, especially with Mass Effect 3 out. Now, I could be wrong. This is just my opinion.
it's just like, no, I'm never going to use stealth on these characters, you know? You know what game I really wanted to replay a bit? Fucking Kingdoms of Amalur. That was a game I thought about replaying even before you mentioned it, but you know how like Mass Effect lets you have like different profiles for each character? Kingdoms of Amalur doesn't let you do that. And also they had that remix version. I don't think it's that great.
I want to play Mass Effect again, but my biggest issue is the resolution thing on PC. It's like this whole thing where I have to go into the INI file just to switch it, because when you switch it in game, it doesn't stick.
Yeah, there's a way to play Mass Effect on PC with a controller, like the original Mass Effect one.
You couldn't play the original Mass Effect 1 on PC with controller?
No, you had to fucking edit it. It's like in the game, but it was dummied, and I don't think they ever finished it.
What the fuck?
So the Legendary Edition, you know, obviously fixes that, right? Like, that's obviously what they, you know, they let you fucking fix it. It's in the game, by the way. It's in the code of Mass Effect 1 to use the Xbox setup. They just never enabled it. You need like a couple of, they like modded it or something. You know how it is, and they figured it out. So I was playing Mass Effect 1, because, you know, Mass Effect 1's a game I like to dick around on, but the biggest thing is that you can't re-roll your stats. So your first character doesn't have a bonus talent, and is just inherently just fucked forever, and will never have a bonus talent. So your first playthrough kind of sucks no matter what, and there's nothing you can do about it. Isn't that nice? That's like one of my biggest negatives about Mass Effect 1, and it might still be in the remaster, which is ultra unfortunate, but nothing I could do about it.
I love how in Infinite Darkness, Claire's just like so disappointed that Leon refuses to just reveal the truth about everything that happened. And it's just like, I'm just sitting here like, Leon, bro, this is it.
Nope, I'm only loyal to one woman.
Score with Claire, bro. Claire.
Attacking enemy, another party member is also attacking. You get a bonus chance? Sure.
Claire means business, Leon. What are you doing?
Nah, fumble that. Claire isn't a real redhead. I will give one thing. Ada has always looked good. I understand, Leon. It's simple. We kill the Batman. If I went through a traumatic experience with a hot woman, you best fucking believe, bro. It's for life. Like a seahorse. Actually, I don't know if seahorse is made for life. Maybe they do. Max over here like, oh, well, let me look it up.
The Resident Evil movies were actually pretty interesting.
I prefer the in-game ones. Yeah, I don't really care about the live action. Like, yes, the live action ones are still goofy. right? They're still way over the top, super silly, but I will at least give them a little bit of credit because, like, they tried. At least the first couple of ones really did. You know, they apparently, like, killed off half the cast in between the penultimate movie and the last movie. Obviously, I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even remember half of this shit. It's just really what it is he just wanted to have his wife do cool acting and stuff. That's pretty much it. And, like, I can respect it. Like, look, I'll give the man credit. Chance to hit. Strength is chance to hit. Intelligence. Wisdom. High charisma. Yeah, constitution. Then we get a +5 for dexterity. Maybe. I don't fucking know. Stealth is a cross class. Don't care. This character can add either their dexterity or strength bonus to a chance to hit. Very nice. Okay, cool. Alright, that's all. I'm not doing anything else. Fuck that. Hey, maybe we'll actually get to fucking make progress and not get gangbanged 24/7 in this game. Which is a terrible thing to say when the main character's a woman. Terrible. Cursed, even.
Mercenaries, right where we need to go. That sentry droid probably spotted us already.
Great.
They were probably looking for me when they saw your shuttle go down.
We could try handing the Zabrak over. You know, bargaining chip?
Who do you think shot you down in the first place?
Good
asshole.
Point. Forget I said anything.
Damn, they opened fire right away!
They're mercs, bro.
No, fucking these dude, my teammates.
Oh,
they wasted
well,
no time, bro.
Survival is it? You didn't.
Damn straight, it's survival of the fittest. It's brutal out here, man.
You didn't equip Baldor with weapons?
No, I want him to use that fucking, like, electro arm.
No, he doesn't use that until with the shield. That's
what if he, like,
not
tweaks
how it
their
works.
nipple and, like, electrocute them or something?
Okay, you horny weirdo.
That was
anyway.
horny! How was that horny? If I give you a fucking purple nurple, motherfucker, that's not horny. That's just fucking around. I don't know. Now you made it weird, bro. What the fuck, dude?
I'm glad you realized that it was weird.
No, you're weird. What the fuck, man?
How can you say I'm weird? You're the one who thought it was weird.
What? Yeah, because it is weird, you fuck. You're like, oh, it's
yeah.
horny.
I didn't make it weird. You're the one who stated now it's weird.
Oh,
not
my
me.
fucking... I hope I die. I hope I just never have to make
The
content with you
9,000
again.
level Keikaku's up here, bro.
You look like you've been standing.
I'm inspired by your arm. What? Claws are out? What?
You better equip him with armor and weapons, bro.
Unreal.
Ornament. I forgot, Baldor can't wear heavy armor because of his arm.
We don't exactly have great physical weapons, which is kind of funny, but whatever. Safety harness. Energy shield, stealth field, insulated gloves, dexterity +1. What do I have on? Physical +4. No, give me these. Fortitude. Okay. Immunity to critical hits. That'll be good for him. It'll make him more tanky. Okay. Very nice.
Another sentry droid. The mercenaries must be using them to locate us. There's probably another patrol nearby.
Oh, what? Okay, let's go. I love combat. I love war. Kill them, my friends. You know what game I never played, but I do own and one of my friends played a bunch of?
What is what?
Oh my god,
do
it's
they
these
mean here?
dudes.
You know what line I thought was so interesting? You probably don't remember it because of how much you shat on the game.
I don't think so.
You know what line I thought was so interesting?
What?
When you play Mass Effect 3 and you're going to you meet up with Garrus on Paladin's moon, and you have to get the Primarch, and then the dude's just like, I'm not a politician. What makes you think I'm the right choice for this summit? And Shepard's just like, war is your resume.
Yeah, you're good at this. That's why we need you. You know exactly what the fuck you're talking. Man, Mass Effect hits hard, and then that game ends disgustingly. It's the worst.
It kills off Mordin. The game
I don't care
becomes
about that.
bad
That was
after
like a
you
fitting
kill.
one.
Okay, it was a fitting death. But
Like, the way I would have done Mass Effect 3 is I would have had the Reapers invade halfway through the game. Like, you basically, the entire game, you're just trying to not get arrested and have to go to your trial. And then, like, you're also trying to beef up everything knowing that these dudes are going to show up soon, right? So then the whole game, the first half of the game is, like, buffing everything up, trying to build up everything, blah, blah, blah. Second half of the game, you know, the game is, like, on a timer, right? You ever see, like, one of those old adventure games where, like, it's on a real timer? And, like, the more that you play the game, like, the more time advances, right? Like, that's the kind of shit I would do. Okay, I'm gonna walk up and try to recover the mine mid-combat. There you go. I can't target it. Bruh. What the actual fuck is going on right now?
Anytime I see, anytime I see those posts where the world you end up in is the last game you played. I just played Resident Evil 3. I'm just like, yeah, I'm playing another game. Sorry.
Yeah, like, just always play Pokemon before you go to bed. You will actually objectively have an amazing time in whatever happens. Don't even do Star Wars. Star Wars is depressing, man. Like, what good ever happens? Like, the Republic collapses and for like 34 years. It's just the Empire. And then it just sucks again because the fucking Republic is run by retards. Isn't that great?
Depends. Do you want to be reincarnated in Star Wars after the Empire's defeated?
That's probably worse in the Disney timeline.
Well, let's say the Disney timeline doesn't happen.
Okay, so let's talk EU, which means we're talking like real adults and not fucking children.
We're talking about the Yuuzhan Vong, the death of Chewbacca.
Yeah, whatever.
What else? The fight against Thrawn.
Oh lord. Yeah, Yuuzhan Vong, the only thing I hated is that it was like Palpatine's fucking desire. He knew they were coming or whatever. Nah, a little over the top, bro.
They really wait. They really said that Palpatine knew.
Yeah, like that's why he knew the Empire. Yeah, that's probably a throwaway line. You shouldn't read that deeply into it, honestly.
I just thought Palpatine was just power hungry.
Could you not? We're in the middle of combat.
Like, Atton, pull your trigger finger, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Really, you just gonna take him out? You see how many dudes there are over there?
Max, I can actually play the video game now.
Man, never lead a strike team going against an army.
Max, I'm a Jedi.
Then leading a strike team, bro. You think Anakin Skywalker, if he was leading like 3 or 2 squads of clone troopers, he just go outright and fight the entire army?
Yes, I have literally seen him do exactly that, actually.
Well, no, he has reinforcements ready. Saying if the reinforcements weren't ready.
Oh yeah, if only we could have had that in the fucking Obi-Wan show before Obi-Wan leaves this dude alive for no fucking reason.
Listen, coolest thing Anakin did, final season of the Clone Wars, I surrender.
Bro.
You know, some people consider, it's actually considered a war crime to falsify a surrender.
Yes, because you're lulling the enemy into a fucking fake sense of security. And then you're
Meanwhile,
planning to
I'm just like,
fucking
how many
backstab
war
them.
crimes did the Separatists commit?
I mean, yes, that's the thing about Star Wars, is it's a very dark universe. Like, law and order doesn't really exist. Even in core systems that the Jedi patrol, there's no law and order. You have nothing. Nothing will help you. No one is coming to save you. The Jedi can only do so much, and that's it. And that's why I think it's really like a tragedy, honestly. It's like you want the Star Wars universe to be filled with, you know, light and hope and fun. But in reality, it's filled with people just doing crime, doing whatever the fuck they want. No one stops them. There's not enough Jedi to fucking uphold the law at all times. And if you live in hut space or even on the border of certain places, you're pretty much fucked. Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, they go to Tatooine and Padme is disgusted that people are just enslaved for no other reason than they just could be. Which makes it extra disgusting she did not go back and buy out Shmi. There's no way you're convincing me that an elderly woman is worth anything to Watto. She can't even have more kids. She's literally worth nothing.
Slave trade was just like that, unfortunately.
And there's no way that they couldn't convert Republic credits into whatever the fuck Watto would deal with.
Do remember, again, the Hutts had pretty much control of a lot of things.
Bro, we're talking about flying to Tatooine,
You're
buying
right.
out a
No,
50-year-old
no.
woman, and then leaving.
Here's what I'm saying to you. You don't see the logic in keeping the 50-year-old woman. You don't see her as, you know, important and all that for them. But unfortunately, to these guys, if you can just use Destroy Droid for the mines if you don't want to.
What the fuck is he doing?
I mean,
Again.
you could have used stealth to walk up to them, or do that, yeah. But yeah, no, it's like, unfortunately, you like, Jimmy's a 50-year-old woman, and it's like, oh, you're just like, logically speaking, it shouldn't matter if we bought her. But at the end of the day, it's like slave trade was like kind of the big thing here.
Bro, what I'm saying, Max, is that you could have traded for her. There's no way she's invaluable.
Oh no, I'm not defending
bro.
Pat. I'm not defending
Yeah,
Pat.
like there's no way that she's invaluable.
If Padme cared about Anakin that much, she practically met Shmi.
Yes. So even if they weren't dating, would anyone have complained if they took 1,000 credits or whatever? I'm being very generous here. Turned it into Watto currency, whatever the fuck it is, and then we're just
Hut
like,
currency.
okay, Hut currency, Watto currency. There's definitely an exchange somewhere that someone could do. Hey, I need you to convert this. We're gonna go buy out a slave. Just as thanks, because that's obviously the only fucking thing that Anakin would have wanted is his mother to be saved. Like what?
So,
I know it was necessary for the plot, but what the fuck, dude?
So the types of currency accepted were Piopis, True Guts, and Pegats.
And what I'm saying is there's no way you could not convert them.
No.
There's no way that credits never convert to those. It's impossible.
No. Republic credits were just not accepted in Hut space.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But Max, there's always a currency exchange somewhere. There's always a bank that will convert currencies from one thing to another. It's somewhere. All you had to do was find it. There's no way that these two nations don't do fucking trade and don't do business. That's impossible. That is actually more lore breaking than anything else. I refuse to believe that that did not happen. Again, this is not even something outlandishly ludicrous. This young boy helped save your fucking planet. Okay, the least you could do was go back and rescue his mom afterwards.
So, I don't
Once
know.
you had a ship, there's no way you couldn't trade them guns. You don't give a fuck about guns, fuel, food. Water?
You have to
What about
understand
moisture
the Republic was actually very corrupt during that
No,
time.
I'm not saying the Republic. I'm saying Naboo, specifically Padme.
Naboo? Oh.
I'm saying Padme herself hires someone to convert this currency. They personally go back to Watto and tell him, fuck off, here's a bunch of shit you want. We're taking the old woman who can't have children. She's ours now. But you can have all of this. Is Watto really so attached to this fucking woman that he wouldn't say yes? That would be cartoonishly evil. It would be stupid, bro. It would make no sense.
There should be a computer.
He loves that MILF so fucking much, bro.
We'll see. Attack.
Watto loves this dude's mom so much, no amount of money will make him part with it. It's like, what in the fuck are we talking? No way, dude. I'm sorry. He can't. It's purely necessary so Anakin can have a valid crash out later. And in reality, he should be mad at Padme. Like, why the fuck didn't you go back and buy my mom, even without me? You knew it would mean the world to me. The fuck? You knew where she was. You were there.
Watto was insistent on keeping Shmi as his slave primarily because she was a valuable and necessary asset to his business and household operations.
How?
Valuable labor. Shmi was not just a homemaker, she performed essential labor in Watto's shop, including cleaning, accounting, and organizing mechanical parts.
We'll buy him a fucking droid. Even better. We'll buy him a fucking protocol droid no one gives a fuck about.
When they freed Anakin, Watto lost a highly efficient worker who also brought in money through pod racing. Keeping Shmi was essential for maintaining some stability in his operations.
Right.
After Anakin left, Watto struggled to find a replacement and his business began to decline. Financial value. Watto had purchased both Shmi and Anakin and viewed them as a significant investment. During the negotiations, he explicitly told Qui-Gon that no pod's worth two slaves, not by a long shot.
I was too busy listening to your bullshit and I got killed.
Oh, my bad, sorry.
No, it's not your fault. I'm just annoyed because none of it makes any fucking sense, Max. Literally none of it makes any goddamn sense. Oh, fuck me. I wasn't paying attention.
Indicating her high monetary value in the slave market.
No. What you just
and
read,
leverage.
I hate to be a fucking instant retreat.
I'm not
right
done
here.
yet, so just let me finish.
Okay, I'm gonna let him finish and I'm gonna rip him in half.
Control and leverage. As a slave owner, Watto held absolute control over his property. His refusal to free Shmi was a simple business decision to retain a key asset. He was not willing to part with both slaves in one deal. Watto's character, while not overtly brutal like some other slavers, Watto was a shrewd, greedy businessman. His primary motivation was profit and self-preservation, and he had no moral qualms about owning people. He also gambled frequently and likely wouldn't part with something of high value easily unless the price was right.
Right. You see that key fucking phrase you just said right there? Bro, that means there is a price on Smooth. Again, how quickly did his business go out of fucking business, bro? Was it overnight or did it take longer than the fucking events of the movie? Seriously. Especially since Padme is such a bleeding fucking heart about everything under the sun, you would think that going back to free this poor boy's mom as a gesture of good faith. Padme sneaks away on adventures all the fucking time, so miss me with that.
Quora.
Like,
why didn't Padme and Anakin purchase Shmi from Watto?
Here we go, some bullshit answer.
The Jedis couldn't just go and buy Shmi Skywalker's freedom.
Right, keep going.
They are an organization that is connected to a government that had enough money to not notice it, bought an army of clone/ships to carry those clones around. And as soon as the slavers know who's buying, the cost is gonna make the Death Star look like a conservative project.
Right.
Padme's family seems well off. The house in the Lake District, I might have had that location wrong. Doesn't seem like their only house. So they could probably afford to make the purchase, but then you're buying a slave. Headlines across the galaxy. Senator Amidala's father wants anti-slavery laws by purchasing a woman from Tatooine.
No, you don't.
Mr. Amidala caught transporting the woman from Hutt Space to Naboo, where he was promised she would work in his household staff as a free woman. Investigation into the rest of the Amidala household staff is ongoing. Would the Hutts allow it?
Why wouldn't... No. First of all, Padme does all kinds of fucking shit all the time. Somehow, she never gets held to task for it.
You're right.
I don't believe this for a fucking minute.
But think about it like this.
Okay.
What do you think? What do you think the repercussions would have been if people found out about the relationship with Padme and Anakin?
I mean, fair, but that's not the point I'm making. At the time, no one knew who Anakin was. I think people are looking at this way too analytically. No one is going to give a fuck that they purchased some fucking 50-year-old
You're
woman.
right. No one knew. You're right. But let's say Padme buys Shmi, alright?
Oh,
Hypothetically. Let's say she buys her, right? Now, Clone Wars happens. Anakin has all this infamy as the hero with no fear and all this, right? Let's say the news of him and Padme get out. What do you think is gonna stir? Oh, former Queen of Naboo, Senator Padme Amidala is playing favorites with a general to curry favor with the Jedi. That sets a bad look.
Bro, this feels like a complete reach around.
It's a reach around. I'm not defending.
No, but let me present the simple counterexample. How about instead of going back to Tatooine in a fucking parade float advertising you're buying this old woman, how about we just send a couple of people or Padme undercover, because you know Padme gets into places and no one recognizes her. Why don't we just send her to fucking do it, and then that's it?
Or send a squad of clone troopers.
Yeah, or send Captain Typho. Or whatever that dude's name was, the black guy, I forget his name, Captain Typho.
Yeah,
send Captain Typho and a couple of dudes of the Naboo Guard. Obviously don't dress them up as fucking Naboo guards and have them just do it. Like, what? Simple, done. They'll be done in and out. We have 1,000 HUT credits, whatever the fuck, peggers or whatever the fuck it's called. Here, we want the old woman. That's it. We want the old woman, Watto. We appreciate you doing business. Here's some moisture farm bullshit. Here's a protocol droid, and here's a fucking couple of whatever, right? Credits are no obstacle for Naboo. This is the fucking elite of the galaxy. That's what I'm saying. Don't come down and fucking make a spectacle of it. All you have to do is send a fucking one text to Anakin via holomail or to Obi-Wan, who will tell it to Anakin, your mom is safe, she's gonna live as a fucking handmaid with me, or as a permanent house guest. She's, whatever. We're not feeding a fucking village. We're feeding one old woman, bro. No, if they can't afford to feed one old woman, that planet is doomed. Again, that example implies that they would make a big fucking deal about it, which is not what you would want to do. No one's gonna... Dude, people lose important people in this galaxy all the time. No one's gonna care about the 50-year-old aunt mother of some random slave boy. It's just not gonna happen. No one's gonna care. No one's even gonna know. As long as they themselves don't make a spectacle. What's to stop Watto from just fucking blabbing from them taking Anakin then? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, Watto clearly is not a fucking moral person. Why wouldn't he just blab and make money by selling out something? I don't fucking know. Selling her to Dooku. That's my point. So, like, by that logic, they should have, like, they were screwed anyway. So they might as well just gone back and taken his mother. Obviously, they're not gonna murder Watto, right? But, there's definitely something they could do. Oh, okay, whatever. We're thinking way too hard about the repercussions of a slave being bought. Too much. Way too in-depth.
Oh, no. Oh, so guess what? In the Star Wars canon, guess what happened? Padme sent one of her handmaidens to go rescue Shmi. But she was already sold by Watto to the moisture farmer.
How soon? If you're gonna tell me anything longer than a couple of months after, like, why would it even need to be a couple of months? Could have had the handmaid leave the next day. Hey, go back to Tatooine. I need you to go rescue this old woman. Naboo is safe. Go do this. Why did it have to take 500 years for her to send someone? Shit, I would have been back on Naboo planning this. We're gonna get that old woman out. As soon as Naboo is safe, bro, that's your new job. Really simple. Go to Tatooine. Rescue the old woman. Done. Again, I know it has to happen for the plot to exist. I'm just saying.
So, okay,
man.
canon.
Okay.
Queen's Shadow. Approximately 4 years after the Phantom Menace, Padme sends Sabine, the handmaiden that was her double, and a former guard named Tanra to free Shmi and other slaves with her own money. Now, this is after Padme's second term as queen is over. A Naboo monarch's term is 2 years within a 2-term limit. Padme served 4 years. Why Padme wanted to see she was no longer queen is not explained. Perhaps she did not receive her pay until she was out of office. It's also mentioned in the book that the events of Tatooine are not widely known.
The what's of Tatooine, sir?
The events of Tatooine are not widely known.
Right, so them going back in a time of peace, no, you know, none of the other bullshit, no one's gonna give a fuck, bro. Why did it take her 4 years to go back? It doesn't even make sense. I'm sorry, that is one of the worst plot elements of this fucking movie, bro.
Well, again, remember, Naboo was still reeling from the fact that they had to fight off an invasion.
Bro, it's one old woman. You can't take one old woman planet side after as a thanks for that helped you? I hate you, Max. It's over. This dude has me doing N-word slips because of how fucking stupid this fucking logic is, man. It doesn't make... I'm sorry. It just... There's no way it can make sense. It just doesn't. 4 years it took her to think about, hey, maybe we should go back and help Anakin's mom? Really? Wow, what a great wife she's going to be for me, huh?
Believe it or not. Also, apparently one of Padme's closest aides became a Moff when the Empire was formed.
Good job.
Captain Panaka. Captain Panaka.
Oh shit!
Yes, he became a Moff.
He's a character in the Lego game.
Yeah. He was assassinated by Saw Gerrera as part of
hilarious
in 3BBY. Again, he kind of lost loyalty to Naboo once his niece had died.
Who was his niece? One of the handmaids that got killed in episode 2? Damn, that's like a sad end for Panaka, but that's kind of off-screen as fuck. We're talking about characters that maybe have like 10 spoken lines in Phantom Menace, pretty much.
So he ended up continuing despite his so that ion pulse that was used, he disagreed with it, and he ended up continuing his service as head of security under Queen Jamila, who took the role of queen after Padme. His niece Verse, working as Amidala's handmaidens, was killed. She was killed, yes. She was one of the handmaidens killed during the assassination attempt for Padme. So eventually, he lost trust in it.
Fair. Valid
he lost
crash
trust
out.
in Naboo.
Again, look, all I'm saying is it should not take her 4 years to go rescue this slave that she just saw a couple of weeks ago. It should not take her 4 years to fucking thank Anakin the one way that actually matters, because Anakin didn't want money, Anakin didn't want fame, at the time at least. He just wanted his mom to be safe. And just tell him, listen, I send a message to, you know, General Kenobi and the fucking whatever, I don't know if he was a general at that point. Tell him, Shmi is safe. And obviously, what do you think
Also,
Obi-Wan's gonna do? He's gonna bust
Somebody
in...
else explains it.
Okay, here
Sorry.
we go.
Shmi gets freed because she meets Klieg Lars. In Legends, Qui-Gon sent an expensive ship part, and when Klieg and Shmi fall in love, she gave him the part, and he barters with Waddle. So, she essentially gets something from Qui-Gon that Klieg uses to negotiate her freedom. Before Shmi gave Klieg the part, he was going to sell his farm to get the money to free her.
This sounds
In the
overly
canon,
complicated for no reason.
Shmi met Klieg before Sabé was sent to free her. Now, for context here, Sabé is one of Padme's handmaids. As discussed in the Vader comics, which I know you won't read. Sabé is essentially a close lookalike to Padme. So in the Vader comics, Vader literally sees her and thinks, how is Padme still alive? And then she says, My name is Sabay. I was one of the handmaidens serving Padme Amidala. And guess what? Guess what happened? Sabay was so close with Padme that she was aware of her marriage with Anakin. She didn't believe that whole thing that Anakin died during Order 66. She knew Vader was Anakin.
Yeah, well, okay. I know we're talking about Legends.
This is canon.
No,
this is canon.
I know. I was just talking about the fucking movies, bro.
Oh, but yeah. But again,
I feel like I'm just not gonna get a satisfying answer. You know what I mean?
Sabay was sent in to rescue Shmi, but Pleat got her out first.
I don't know, man. It feels like a whole lot of reach around why she had to wait 4 years or whatever. I don't know, dude. Doesn't have a hyperdrive. Can get you out the restoration zone. Once you have the ignition passcodes, then open the hangar doors above you. Okay, cool. No, oh my god, I have to walk around the other side. Okay, whatever. Like me, that would, I don't know, man. Especially, you know Qui-Gon died for this. You know he wanted to do it. You know Anakin wants it. You know Obi-Wan doesn't disagree. You know Typho and Panaka will be loyal to you. Right? You could send these two. It could be a fucking buddy cop episode of a TV show. You know? Alright, base reactor offline. I mean, that's exactly what I would say. Like, listen, this is what we need to do. You're gonna go back, you're gonna trade for this fucking old woman. Whatever price you need, you let me know, right? We'll give you some money, we'll let you barter, we'll give him a protocol droid. Since apparently accounting is like some obscure art in the Star Wars universe. Good lord. Like, because Qui-Gon's death was unavoidable. I'm willing to accept that there was nothing that could have been done. Maul just bested him in combat. There was nothing he could have done at all.
I think Palpatine also knew about the kind of influence Qui-Gon would have on Anakin.
Yeah, that's
if
why
we're
I
gonna
love it.
if we're really gonna like say that Palpatine is this mastermind, I'm sure in some way he was well aware of like the kind of influence Qui-Gon would have on Anakin. Qui-Gon could have been the actual father figure that Anakin needed.
Yes, and he would never have turned to the dark side, I believe, if either Shmi or Qui-Gon were alive. Definitely if Qui-Gon was alive, for sure. But I think, like, it's his mother. Like, what the fuck? You think that he's gonna turn to the dark side and disappoint his mom? Of course not.
This is one of my problems with the tenet of the Jedi Code back then. It's the whole fear and love lead to attachment. Fear and love lead to the dark, lead to like the dark side or some shit like that. Attachment leads to the dark side. It's like, yeah, you lose somebody you care about. Yeah, of course you're gonna be angry, you're gonna be grieved about it. But that doesn't necessarily mean you'll turn to the dark side. If the Jedi are these so-called empathetic, like, defenders of the weak and the innocent, then should they not be empathetic as human beings? Am I missing something?
Yeah, you're just missing the hypocrisy of the Jedi Order. And I will agree, like, Dooku was not totally wrong in what he says. He's low-key spitting bars and facts. But obviously, like, Dooku is like, oh, well, you know, the Jedi allow terrible things to happen. So in order to stop these terrible things from happening, I will join the Force that wants to do terrible things.
Dooku was... That's how he somewhat met Jango, by the way. He and Jango were involved in a fight that happened that claimed the lives of both Mandalorian and a Jedi Strike Force.
Look, man, Bounty Hunter is always going to be canon in my head.
No, that's part of the reason why Dooku fell. But you want to know what the straw that broke the camel's back was?
What?
It was Qui-Gon's death.
Yeah, because Dooku was Qui-Gon's master, right?
Yes.
And Dooku...
Tales of the Jedi actually explains that.
I still believe Bounty Hunter's canon. I don't care what the
No,
fuck
Bounty
these
Hunter is
idiots.
still canon.
I don't know if it is.
Disney cannot.
They will. Oh my
Disney
god! You
cannot
think Disney
physically do
won't?
that.
Are you kidding me? Do you know what year it
They'd
is?
be insane to do that.
Do you think they care? This is a bad time to negotiate with fucking Disney, bro. They will absolutely torch your entire childhood if it means they could put a fucking woman at the top. I don't know what the fuck. You haven't learned anything so far if you think that Disney won't torch that, bro. They will put 5 million more rays before they let Django have his fun. If they remade Bounty Hunter today, it would just be Zam doing all the fucking work.
Oh, wow. Canon Disney era. When Disney rebooted the continuity, most Legends material became non-canon.
Isn't it
including
great?
Bounty Hunter.
Thanks, guys. You really know how to write a great story. What was your favorite part of episode 8? The fucking part where Luke wasn't actually there on his last stand to try to redeem his nephew? The fact that Luke was a depressed, curmudgeonly piece of shit? The fact that they went to Planet Casino Royale and accomplished absolutely nothing? The fact that Rose stops him from having his heroic sacrifice and plotline culmination? Like, what was your favorite part of episode 8? The part where Holdo does the 1 in a million maneuver, basically gambling the entire future of the galactic civilization on something incredibly stupid. Doesn't it just blow up right away? Why is it actually working now? Oh.
Huh?
It's so fucking dumb. I'm gonna save it. Anyway. The part where Poe knows exactly what they need to do, and then they fucking don't do anything for the whole movie while they just wait and ships come and go on the middle of a blockade. Good lord. The part where Leia has force powers and can Mary Poppins her way back onto the ship. Do tell, Max. What was your favorite part of episode 8? It's one of the few movies I can't even think of a single good part to it. Not one. Not even one. And that says a lot. Not even a single good part of the movie. If I couldn't even shit on things I love this much. It just makes no sense. I fucking hate it. I hate Star Wars. I hate what Disney has done. I know people bitched at Lucas. I'm so sorry, Lucas. They didn't know. Like, actually watching Star Wars is probably one of the most depressing fucking things I could do in the modern era. I fucking hate it. Rebels is cool, all the little side shit's cool, but that's the problem, is it's only ever gonna be side shit. You know, like, if you watch 9 movies and Mando, pretty much, Darth Maul never comes back. He's dead. All this shit is side stuff. It might as well not exist to the average person. And like, you could argue that's the point of the side stuff, but that's exactly what I'm saying, is like the general story of Star Wars just sucks. It's terrible. It's dog shit. And look, I wouldn't be this heated and annoyed about it if I didn't care, obviously. If I didn't care, you ever hear me bitch about Terminator? Not really. I'm like, yeah, they basically ruined it. Terminator 2 is a perfect movie. There's no reason to have a sequel, especially the one where they do the whole subversion of the, you're not going to give birth to the main character. You are the main character fucking bullshit. Modern day feminism bullshit.
You know, Terminator's thing was very weird, by the way. I think I found out who John Connor's father was, and it was the weirdest possible thing ever. Because it kind of messed with my whole perception of time travel. John Connor is supposed to be alive to lead the resistance against Skynet, right?
And the yeah.
So we're not gonna.
Let's pretend Dark Fate doesn't exist.
Yeah,
like,
let's pretend.
Let's go back to the original
Terminator.
Terminator 2.
No. We're not gonna pretend it doesn't exist.
Yeah, we're just gonna pretend like it doesn't exist. All right, bye, dude.
Okay, John Connor is supposed to be the leader of the resistance, right?
Yes. So the Terminators and Skynet, knowing that he's going to eventually lead humanity to a narrow victory over them, go back in time. They send a Terminator back in time to try to kill him.
So
that's the first movie.
But here's the thing. Kyle Reese if I remember, was also sent back in time at one point. Kyle Reese ends up meeting John's mother. So, and this is the weird, I can't explain it, but it's kind of weird of, if John Connor is supposed to be the leader of the resistance against Skynet in the first place, how does it make sense? Because Terminator doesn't work on the way of, you know, time travel being like that. It's like it's like what Avengers Endgame did. Just because you changed an event in the past doesn't necessarily mean it changes the future. It just creates a new timeline.
Not every time travel is that way. Some time travel is a closed loop, right? So, like,
yeah,
this is like, you know, Back to the Future kind of does this a bit. There's all kinds of different time travels, right? So, like, Harry Potter does this a bit. There's only one timeline, and you could go back and forth in it and fuck with it. And obviously, like, if you were to, like, let's say you go back and accidentally kill your dad, right? Before he successfully, like, impregnates your mom. Well, now you no longer exist, and that creates a time paradox. Basically. Because now, you did something that prevented you from being born, so now you're erased from the timeline. Now, different things will diverge from that. Some things will just say, well, you'll just poof out of existence and life will act like like you never happened, either from the moment that you were born and it'll change the timeline and erase everything you would have done, or just from thereafter. There's other things that say, well, like, well, now time itself would collapse, like, entirely, because you send someone back to kill yourself, basically, or kill your dad, therefore you never be born. But then who would ever send that guy back in the first place? So therefore you would be born, because no one would kill your dad, right? You see how this becomes an infinite loop that never progresses? Again, I'd like to think that time travel never exists. By the way, we're going to try this fight.
Yeah. John Connor sends Kyle Reese back to ensure that
he doesn't know that it's his dad, bro. He doesn't know that he falls in love and fucks his mom.
So he unknowingly sends his father.
Yes. Who is his subordinate.
To ensure his existence.
Yes.
To protect his mother.
Protect him, which later turns to fucking her. Yes. Which is crazy work. Imagine you send a dude to save your life and he ends up being the dude that creates your life by busting inside your mom. Alright, let's see if I could win this fight. Thank God this would have been the end of the playthrough in the original run. You know that, right? Bro, these dudes are way too fucking bulky. Are you kidding me?
Okay, time travel in Terminator involves sending living tissue or reprogrammed machines to a stationary temporal displacement field, creating new, branching timelines where events can be altered. But paradoxes often arise, like sending a Terminator back to ensure Skynet's creation, leading to a self-fulfilling loop where the future is changed, creating alternate realities instead of a single fixed one. The core concept shifts from fixed destiny in the first film to a multiverse of possibilities, where each trip creates a new reality, preventing the original future from being erased, but spawning infinite variations. Yes.
Oh, Lord. I mean, this is why Terminator 2 is a perfect movie, and by perfect, I mean you literally cannot make a sequel to it. The reason why... Okay, we can't use them. The reason why is because Terminator 2 is perfect in the sense that they do what they need to do. They know that by saving John Connor, they could save everything, blah, 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 blah. By adding a third movie, the original Terminator 3 has all this shit happen anyway. So it's like, well, so what's the point? It's all hopeless then, isn't it? Like, is that not the fucking lesson you'll learn? Is that like, oh, well, John Connor, you know, is an adult and then everything happens, Judgment Day occurs right on schedule, nothing good happens, the end. Terminator 3 might be one of the most depressing movies I've ever seen. Maybe even more so than Dark Fate. Ultimately, it's just telling you all this is pointless and the future cannot be changed.
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be
look, you can't make a move. You can't make it.
I will not warn you again. Drop your weapons.
Oh God, I hate you.
Every trip to the past creates a new alternate timeline, a distinct reality, rather than altering the original timeline directly.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell?
I mean, why did they lock us up?
So,
what is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
What? This ice hole?
Yes. It bears the
I'll wait for this to finish, then explain this.
No, we already fucking yap
so
over this.
the predestination paradox. Actions in the past by time travelers often become the very cause of the future they were trying to prevent. E.g., the T-800 CPU helps build Skynet, making John Connor's birth possible. So, the Terminators and the Resistance kind of screw each other over, is what I'm seeing here.
Then my silence will be broken.
And then you will be broken.
Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learned, but
what the fuck did Adam do?
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch.
Ooh.
It goes into why he become. It goes into how you train him to be a Jedi.
Your spirit, as diseased as it is, I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment.
Fine.
Perhaps.
Someone has to fly this ship. Oh my god.
So originally there was no John Connor. Yep, like you said. Sarah was the one causing problems for Skynet, so they sent a Terminator back to kill her, causing the Resistance to send Kyle to protect her. That's when Kyle became John's father. So the story played out where Judgment Day happened in the 90s, as explained in T2 intro. Then when Kyle and John meet, John knew he was his father and gave him the pick of Sarah. Then Kyle was sent back to the timeline as we know as part 1 and 2.
I did not expect to see you. I thought you had taken...
Ah, yes. Please.
My slaves and my ship.
Your concern is noted. Your friends have not...
Maybe I'll keep your daughters as pets.
I find it unusual that you are... Your ship? Ah, the... and you have not changed. Do you know...
Oh god, what a fucking cunt this is. By the way, to bring this back to Star Wars, what a fucking nuisance she is, man.
For any of y'all that end up watching this, do understand that the Jedi give you shit because you went to war and think you can't just meet aggression with aggression. But if the Jedi didn't go to war, everybody would be speaking Mandalorian.
To see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the other Rim worlds devastated by the Sith.
It's almost as bad as the Jedi letting the Outer Rim die during the Mandalorian Wars.
How is it that you are not content to ruin yourself?
Now, the Sith destroyed Peragus, not me. The Sith have returned.
Tell me.
The Sith came for him, Peragus, to kill me. If you seize my ship, you know I was at Peragus, and so were they. The Sith believed me to be the... I'm not gonna say it.
You. If they thought I am the last Jedi, not you.
Oh my god, good. Just take it. I don't even care.
They will soon realize their mistake.
No, please put her in that please put her in that logical loop.
To see if you would lead them here. Whatever force they can bring to bear. I said I was the last of the Jedi. There are others who were once Jedi, but you offer your aid. The Jedi is not something you embrace out of fear. The commitment is stronger than...
No, first one.
Perhaps. But if you help me, it cannot be done from here. There are others in the galaxy who may take your ship. Seek them out. If you find...
Why does this feel a lot better than what I ended up doing the last time?
Oh, there's probably a dialogue choice.
We shall remove her, mistress. Come with us.
Damn, look, albinos are pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go.
Are you all right, mistress?
The exile reminded me of something I had forgotten.
Forgive me, mistress, but I must ask. The exile. I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Was she...
Oh, she's supposed to show you your
We all have our
lightsaber.
heroes, and when we watch them fall, we die inside. She made a choice once, and I did not. The day we judged her, I stood in the chamber, and she was so right. She was so certain of it.
By the way, in one session, we've done what like 5 sessions could not do. Just so everyone knows. So never again am I playing a broken fucking port ever. Sorry. I'm sure it'll never happen again, but I'm playing shit on console. It just fucking works. Ridiculous. One session, no crashes, no bullshit, no constant dying, no nothing. We actually just caught back up to where we were all those fucking months ago. Done. So guess what we're gonna do next week? We're actually gonna make fucking not even next week, on Friday. Maybe we do Warhammer Friday and this Saturday. That kind of makes a little more sense to mix it up. So that way no one has to, oh, you're not zip-a-zop. What pudding pop? We need to have a game where you have, it's Left 4 Dead, but it's Kevin Spacey, Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, and P. Diddy. And we'll call it Left 4 Pred. Holy fuck. What a fucking game this is. You know what, actually, I'm done here.
Yeah.
All right, so next time we will actually begin, because here's what I know is coming. There's a huge fucking cutscene coming after this, and the reason why I'm stopping here is because I know we're gonna have to sit through it, right? But moreover, like, you know, we'll just have a full schedule, a full time slot, all right? And then we'll ramble more about shitty movies again. All right, Max, any final words?
Hopefully this playthrough ends up better than the last one, than the original one, I should say.
I saved right. I mean, we're already back where we fucking stopped, so we are, like, literally. We actually have ended up in one session, basically, like, all I did was skip Paragus. He didn't miss anything. It's pretty much a hard tutorial. You kind of can't fuck up Paragus at all. There's not really even multiple things to do. So, you basically saw everything. I just bashed through it. And yeah, we had to sacrifice one recording session, but fuck it, we did it. So it's done. It is what it is. So, all right. Very nice.